Welcome back to my channel. My name is Teno Merkaba, and in today's video, we're talking about the Pisces Moon, baby. Now, yeah, I look kind of a mess, but it's okay. The Pisces Moon are actually kind of messy, also. Okay, anyway. I'm sorry for not having posted it on the Pisces moon, because like I said, I'm trying to really follow, or I was trying to follow or do the videos following the actual transits of the moon, but now is a Gemini moon, so it's like a square, and it's also a fucking Mercury retrograde. Well, it's close to a Mercury retrograde, so if I stumble on my words, sorry. But this actually would somehow emphasize the energy of Pisces, because Pisces is opposite. It was in its detriment in Mercury, so maybe I don't know. Anyway, Pisces moon, what's up guys? I'm a little baked, but once again, this goes really well for Pisces moon. But let's talk about Pisces moon. What is Pisces moon? What is Pisces? So Pisces is a water sign. It's the last water sign on Jacob's ladder. Feel me? It's a water sign. It's mutable. I was about to say figs. It's mutable. It's mutable water, meaning it's able to adapt and able to camouflage and able to basically just mutate itself based around who they're with and how they feel. So they can adjust to other people's feelings, adjust to their own, even though there may be a lot of feelings that they're catching, and they may not know what the fuck to do with those feelings, but they're very wise in feelings because of Jupiter, which brings me to this. They're ruled by Jupiter, right? Pisces is ruled by Jupiter and co-ruled by Neptune. Now, because you see, sometimes I watch other videos, other astrologers say that Pisces and Aquarius and Scorpio are ruled by the outer planets. Like Scorpio would be ruled by Pluto, Aquarius by Uranus, and then Neptune by Pisces. And I see that, and then some people would argue that maybe Jupiter would co-rule Pisces, and then Neptune would be the definite ruler, and then Jupiter would co-rule. But I see all points, but I really do feel like Jupiter rules Pisces, and then it's co-ruled. But there's a very big emphasis on that co-rulership, But anyway, yeah, they co-rule by Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So Jupiter just expands all your experiences. It expands your feelings. It expands anything that you touch. It just makes it bigger, So that's why Pisces have really big hearts and they feel things to an extreme. But not like Scorpio intensity kind of extreme. It's more so just see, with Scorpio, it's heavy. It's like a heavy kind of feeling. And then Pisces, they would feel something, but it's it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, So I guess in a way there's a similarity, but it's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you know what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah, Neptune is the planet of your dreams. It's the planet of, your imagination. When things get a little foggy, and when I say dreams, I literally mean when you fall asleep and dream, go into the dream world. That is Neptune. Things that don't really make sense, but it's really all about the vibe of it and the feeling of, or the emotion of it. That's Neptune, and then it's also ruled by the 12th house, which is the house of the subconscious or the unconscious mind. Because I'd say, once again, I'm going to make a video about the difference between the subconscious mind and then your unconscious mind and then your conscious mind. But yeah, that's Pisces. It's ruled by the 12th house, which is your subconscious. It's also your creativity, your dreams, your imaginations, your illusions. Because yeah, for you to have an imagination, it would require some form of creativity, and vice versa. For you to have creativity, you need to have an imagination, So these things go hand in hand. And when you put Neptune in the 12th house here with Jupiter, it expands these things, and it gives it wisdom, and it gives it reasons, and it gives it like more intuition. So Pisces are like intensely, Pisces moon people are intensely psychic, right? And then we put this in the moon, like your moon is how you feel, it's the world you live in, bro. And it's shit that you respond to. So if you have a Pisces moon, what you're responding to is Neptunian 12th house Jupiterian type shit. You respond to creativity. The way you react to things may not really make sense practically. So you're not like a Gemini moon or an Aquarius moon or Libra moon, where whenever you receive shit or you reacting to like analyze things and make things make sense and like kind of give it a logical explanation, like for example, let's say I dropped a book right now. The logical explanation is that like I dropped the book, I touched it, and then the book did something weird, and then it fucking dropped, you know. But not with Pisces moon, no baby. A Pisces moon's reaction will always be on some like intuitive, not making sense, but very imaginative, very creative. Could also get very scary though, especially for someone who like does lean on to like logic. It could be very scary being around a Pisces moon person. Well, it could be nice because they always make you feel these magical things and like these bubbly feelings. But and also I forgot to mention that the exaltation of Venus is here also. Venus is here. So it's Jupiter, it's Neptune, and there's Venus. And there's fucking 12th house. So it's just a lot of like there's a lot of goodness, but once again, too much of anything, because Pisces moon people are exalted. Like I said, Pisces is exalted in Venus. So the world that they also respond to, and the world that they love to be in, or like kind of put shit together in, would be having dreams, imaginations, creativity, and then putting Venus in there. So it's also like extremely loving your creativity, extremely loving your imagination, loving your wisdom, and like because you put wisdom and meaning to your dreams, you add the Venus part of it. So you love and appreciate doing these things, you know, because this is what makes you feel comfortable. This is like your comfort zone, you know. But also if to another by default, this like kind of taps you into like the collective, like the humanitarian kind of feeling. See, whereas like Aquarius is more so about the collective conscious in a way of the mental, like the mental state, or the intellectual, the intellect of it. Pisces does what Aquarius does, but on an emotional level. So this is why both signs are very intuitive, but Aquarius for different reasons, because there's a Uranus there and then there's Mercury there too. And then but Pisces is like for this is emotional, right? Because this is a water sign too, right? So being a Pisces moon or having a Pisces moon, I don't know. I feel like for you, see, I'm a Virgo, so sometimes I get a bit frustrated with Pisces generally, because I'm like, oh my god, like it's not difficult to just have a structured life. Just fucking like write it down. And Pisces moon people are like, no, but just go with the flow. Go with how you feel about it, you know? I'm like, earth signs, maybe not Taurus. I say other earth signs would be like, bro, like, okay, I get that you feel some type of way about this and you want to go with the flow of it, you know. And Pisces moon people are very good. Just Pisces energy is very good with just like, I feel like they invented the slogan, just go with the flow, you know. Just go with whatever like presents itself, you know. And if the flow kind of lets us leave whatever space we're in, just let that happen. If we come back, let that happen. So these are the kinds of people, like they respond to just letting shit happen, you know, letting things come and go as they like. They're I feel like Pisces moons are not controlling people like Virgos or Scorpios or Capricorns or Aries either, or Leos, you know. They're just like, yo, whatever happens, like, let's just see what happens. But I feel like with this is the thing that they struggle with, is because they won't have some kind of grounding, or they won't have direction, because the world that they live in isn't really, it's like the dream, they live in the dream world. This is the shit that they respond to, is the dream world, guys. Like, just I really want you to think about, like, when you go to sleep and you're like deep in sleep and you're having deep ass REM, you know what I'm saying? And it's like it's like you've lost all connection with this reality, you know? Like, this is what they're responding to also. So it's also kind of like they respond to whenever they're around your presence, they're not really it's like, you know how some people judge each other based on how you dress, I don't know, the shit that's on your face, how you look, and like, but mostly like how you present yourself, you know, your appearance, like those illusions that we kind of judge people on, or like kind of, like, for example, if you met me and I was wearing a hoodie, a sweater, sweatpants, some flip-flops, you would automatically just assume who I am just based on what I'm wearing, you know. But Pisces Moon, like, when they're around somebody, they don't look at those illusions. Like, they don't judge people based on they don't judge, like, what's this quote that says don't judge a book based on its cover. That's Pisces Moon. People with Pisces Moon don't do that necessarily. It's like how they connect to other people's unconscious mind. You know what I'm saying? So if you're around a Pisces Moon and they're just staying, and that's one thing also, like, okay, let me not say how I feel about it, but Pisces Moon, like, how if they're around you, they're not looking at that. And if this is the thing that, like, it kind of, it's like a little bit weird when they stare at you and they're staring at you for a long time, but it's not like Scorpio staring at you intensely to, like, see your soul, because Pisces Moon is doing that, but they're like, it's like they're becoming you, like it's like they're taking their soul and they're like putting themselves in your soul and just, like, I don't know, going with your flows and, like, getting lost kind of in your own dreams and your subconscious. This Pisces Moon people do that, and it's so cool, but it's creepy sometimes. They literally, like, they take their souls and they merge it with your, like, they they merge themselves with you, and then they respond to that. And this is how they also play cancer kind of vibes, where they, like, and water signs do this generally, and Libra, where they like mirror you, they become you. So Pisces Moon especially, I'll say Pisces Moon especially, even more than Pisces sun sign. And then second to Pisces Moon would be Pisces rising, where they just sync with you and then they start mirroring you. Wow. To me, it's more so like they become you and they show you who you are. Because if you think of water, like, if you go to a pond and you look at yourself, like, you're basically seeing your reflection, right? So all water signs do this, and it can be really, like, annoying and creepy and shit, but I guess they do it unintentionally. It's just, it is what it is, you know, those type of vibes. But Pisces Moon people do that because they respond to your unconscious mind, you know. It's like a thing of where they know. Okay, it won't be so much like a Cancer where they're connecting to your heart chakra in a way, or Scorpio where they mostly connecting to maybe even your root chakra, you know. Pisces Moon are connecting to your own creativity, you know, your own, like I said, your own unconscious mind. That's Pisces Moon people, right? And I feel like as a child, they may have grown up in a very religious home, very religious, very, very religious. They went to church all the time. It's kind of similar to having a Sagittarius Moon, even though Sagittarius Moon may be a lot more extreme in a way that, because it's dealing with travels, they may have, like, you know, moved around physically a lot. Pisces Moon people may have had, like, they may have, obviously they're prone to daydreaming. They very much are prone to daydreaming, night dreaming. Their dreams are obviously very intense. I'm sure you guys already know this. You have, like, avatar-ish kind of dreams, where it's very vivid and can be sometimes difficult to differentiate between if that actually happened or if you just dreamt it, you know. Like, I know you guys go through that, like, intense deja vu, But it's also because you're mutable, and this is a thing for all mutable moon people and even air sign people. So mutable moons and air sign moons, you guys lack stability emotionally. You guys lack emotional stability. We lack emotional consistency, just consistency generally. And it can be frustrating to you. You could frustrate yourself, and it can be frustrating to other people, because like I say, Pisces moon, like they're also the type of people to like in the moment, because the vibes are like cute and you guys make plans and it's like, oh my god, yeah, let's do that, let's do it because it's in the mood, right? And then come the time, they don't pitch up. It's probably because on that day, like the flows or like whatever flow they were on wasn't allowing them or didn't like lead them to following through with those plans that you guys said you would follow through like 2 days ago. Obviously, this is different. If you have a Capricorn sun sign with a Capricorn Mercury, it's gonna be different. You probably won't be as flaky, but for the most part, I feel like you probably would feel like you need, it's like you have to take power control of it. Just basically just speaking on Capricorn rising, or maybe even not Virgo sun signs, maybe even Taurus sun sign. You probably would, like, you probably do feel it instinctively inside of you that like, fuck, I don't want to do this, but because your actions are consistent, being in an earth sun, you probably will follow through, you know. But like I said, it honestly does depend on your sun sign and your rising sign too. Yeah, but for the most part, this is just a generalization of Pisces moon, and like what I've witnessed with most Pisces moon. Also, I feel like Pisces moon are very ghosty. You guys are like Aquarius people. You guys are like, you have moments where you just disappear from people. You just fall off the face of the earth. And that's usually because I find that you guys get drained, just like Aquarius. But here's the difference between you and Aquarius, is because Aquarius falls in the sun. So Aquarius by default doesn't have as much energy as an Aries person or like a Leo person or even a Sagittarius person. Okay, maybe not mention Sag, but yeah, they lack vitality, like they lack actual energy, so all their energy goes into their brain. So that's why a lot of Aquarius people ghost, because it's like the more they speak to people, right, all the conversations that they have, that's their energy, just communicating and thinking, that's energy. So when an Aquarius person shuts down just because they're tired of using their words, because that's like, you see how a Leo would like use their body whenever they speak, they're very loud and Aquarius does that, but like with their mouth. So just take all that Leo energy and then put it in your cerebral brain, just like I said. So check out my Aquarius moon video if you want to, because I go more in depth with that, right? Now Pisces is similar, especially Pisces moon people are similar to that, right? Because both Aquarius sun sign people and Pisces moon people know how to connect with people. They know how to like network with people, and like cause see, with Pisces moon, it's like, because they know how to go with the flow, and because they kind of understand emotions and they're wise about emotions, they know exactly the tone to use with different people, with each individual. Also because Venus is here, and Venus is like appreciating and like compromising and like, you know, exchanging love and balancing shit, you know. So a Pisces moon person knows, like, they'll sit with, for example, let's say they don't know you and they're a Pisces moon person, they'll like look at you, feel your vibes, and then immediately know how to address you, like how to speak to you, the tone to use with you. They just know how to vibe with you, basically, you know. It's not like I don't know, an Aries moon person who won't really consider how you feel or consider that you're uncomfortable. Pisces moons are very considerate, and like whatever you're feeling, they feeling it with you. And sometimes it's very difficult for them to differentiate if what they're feeling is because it stems from them, or if it's or like if it's because, you know, somebody is next to them and they're feeling them, you know, because it's very easy for them to pick up other people's feelings and then like start feeling that for themselves. And it can be very heavy because it's not even like they're picking up one person's feeling, because they can pick up like everybody's feelings. They can even pick up, like, they could be moody just based on like watching a movie and picking up on the character's emotions, because like I said, they're responding to their creativity, and they're gonna feel some type of way about this because it's their emotions. So I feel like for Pisces moons, it's like especially important for them to be very careful what they watch and what they listen to, especially horror movies, because like their imagination is expanded because of that Jupiter. So it's a very huge imagination, and whatever like they're imagining, they're gonna connect to it emotionally too. And that's the crazy part about it, is because like whatever it is that they're imagining, I was gonna say thinking, but it's really like whatever it is that's on their imagination, they're gonna add feelings to it, and if that feeling is bad, then like we have a Pisces moon that doesn't mind making other people feel bad, because they know how to like connect to the collective emotional conscious, so if we have like a Pisces moon that grew up in a very fucked up family, they know how to make other, like they know how to push out the bad feelings so that everybody can connect to that bad feeling and feel bad, just like the Pisces moon person feels. But if they're more so like not trying to be Debbie Downers or anything, these are the type of people that know how to uplift the mood, But they're not like Cancer people. They're not like, because Cancer, here's the difference between Cancer and Pisces, right? In terms of what I'm about to say. Pisces people, how a Pisces moon person will try to soothe you emotionally is by feeling it with you. So they'll go through the tough times, the feelings with you, right? But a Cancer moon person knows what you're going through, right? So just think of a Cancer moon person as a waterfall, or even Cancer energy. They're just like a waterfall. So a Cancer moon person knows how to connect with you. Like, use their water to like wash away all your pain. Not necessarily, like, they'll feel what you're feeling, but they're not gonna feel it in the extremes of like Pisces trying to connect with you and feel it with you all the way. A Cancer moon person is gonna know what you're feeling, use that water to wash your pain away, and then know how to be in their own little bubble of feeling, So it's like Pisces. Okay, both Cancer and Pisces do lack boundaries, but Cancer, just because they're opposite from Capricorn, right? Pisces lack boundaries, just because it's like they're so open to everything. They're like so open to shit, because they're like the most, see, mutable already just means like fluid. It's like a fluid that's free flowing. Mutable, right? That's what mutable means. Water is doing that too. So it's like a double emphasis on the free, on like the free flowing energy, like the flow. Yeah, that's all I can say. Like the flowing energy. I know you guys know what I mean. It's that type of thing. So that's a lot of, I think Pisces moons struggle a lot, and this is why they struggle with kind of being unstable emotionally, just because they're picking up on everything all the time based on what they're watching, based on, and see, we all do this, but Pisces feels this to an extreme, where they literally become all these feelings. And if you think about, like, just think like you're catching all these feelings, of course it's gonna fucking drain you. You're gonna get tired. It's gonna be tiring to have to like feel like, oh my god, is this mine, is this not mine, am I feeling this way because of this person? But obviously sometimes it's like someone is happy, so you get happy, so it's like, oh yeah, I can be happy too with this person. But I'm just talking in general terms, like, because sometimes you go to a party or you with your friends and someone is feeling anxious because they don't want to be here because they're awkward. As somebody else is feeling awkward, and you picking up on this person, you picking up on that person. Somebody else is like annoyed, somebody else is like super happy, somebody else is like panicky, somebody, like, there's just so many, and that's why I feel Pisces moon sometimes it's like Obviously, depending if you have a Leo sun sign, then you're probably not gonna be. You're not gonna be as overwhelmed. Yeah, I'm just thinking. I have a friend who's a Leo sun sign, Pisces Moon. Okay, first of all, this also is gonna make, if you're a guy, you're gonna be super feminine with this, and you're also gonna be like a cheater with this, and it's just gonna be like, and once again, going back to that flow, because it's like for you, because you go with the flow, right? You could have someone that you're so-called faithful to, and then you go to a party, and then you're picking up on somebody else's vibes, or another, like a girl boy's vibe, and they're giving you the vibes that they like you, so you're going, like, you connect with that flow, and because Venus is there, and you know Venus is about love and appreciation, so you can connect with that flow, like you know the vibes, and then you just surrender, and you're like, okay, let me just fucking do it. And that's the thing with Pisces. Pisces is a sign of surrender. See? Pisces, like, oh my god, Pisces are great. It's just see, going with the flow has its curses and its blessings. And the curse of that is the instability. It's the wishy-washy kind of vibes. You know, Pisces moon can be very wishy-washy. Like I said, like sometimes they say one thing and then they do the exact other. You know, the fishes going opposite direction. But like, see, I don't want to say it is what it is, you know. I think maybe as you grow up, you just learn how to handle these energies a lot better. But for the most part, Pisces moon people, very sweet people. They're super fucking sweet, and they're ruled by. See, this is what makes them super intuitive, bro. Is because Pisces moon people can, even more than Pisces sun, but they can dream of a situation even before it happens. And don't think that they're gonna dream it exactly, because obviously dreams aren't gonna like predict the exact thing as the waking world. They may dream of like they may see a specific door. See, I haven't, maybe not talk about myself, right? But I understand this. I somewhat understand this, right? Is when you, before, and this is going back to the intuition and whatever, all the dreams and knowing what's about to happen before it happens. It's like in your dream, you could dream of seeing a specific door, or like a specific number, or like you know, different homes have like their number, and some numbers are decorated, or like the font of the number is decorated in a specific way, or they may see a specific tree in a specific way. Oh, and then when they see these things, they're obviously gonna feel some type of way about it. Like, so let's say in the dream they see a door and then they get like angry or something, you know? And then it shifts and they see like a big ass bird, and then they see a roof next to the bird, you know? And then they shift again, and then they see someone wearing like a pink shirt. And then let's say they wake up. See, now you see that didn't really make sense. It was just like, you're just seeing different images, right? And Pisces moon are connecting to those images and the feelings, because really your dreams are all about how you feel. And then basically your dreams are like your feelings, but in picture form. That's the best way I can explain it, right? So let's say now this Pisces moon person woke up, right? Cool. And they go to their friend's house and they see the exact same door. And then they're like, oh, okay, well, this is weird. And they mize it, go with the flow. Then let's say they're going outside to smoke a weed with their friends, or they're gonna go meet up with another friend, and then they look up and they see a bird, and then they see the roof that they saw in their dream with the same color roof, right? And then and then like a friend comes, and that friend came because they're angry with whatever reason. You see, and it's like, oh my god, whoa, I dreamt of this. But it doesn't have to be specific. It's more so like, you know what I feel like you guys know what I'm saying. It's like you put these things together and it's like, oh my fucking god. And I feel like when you're young, it's even more, it's like kind of like weird. But as you grow up, you start learning like, oh, okay, I get it. I'm a psychic. I'm that's so Raven in this bitch, you know. So, but yeah, that's the thing with Pisces moon people. And I feel like also you may be able to see, not like Scorpio, where Scorpio may be a bit paranoid and then suspicious, and for like sometimes for the right reasons, where they may be suspicious because they feel like, oh no, something bad's about to happen, and then they like try to like they, you know, go somewhere else, or they leave the room or whatever. A Pisces moon may feel the exact same thing a Scorpio moon would be feeling, or a Scorpio person would be feeling, but Pisces Moon people are the type to like kind of just see something through. Like they may not be as quick to act as Scorpio, because Scorpio has Mars there, and Mars is very quick and like instinctive. But a Pisces, I feel like a Pisces Moon person may just like, they like, let's say if they're connecting with one person, and let's say they are feeling from an external thing that something bad might happen, if they're connecting with this one person, they may not really act on that instinct. They'll probably just be like, okay, let's see what happens. And sometimes it may be a thing of, and just use this example with anything, it doesn't have to be danger or anything. It's just the thing, like sometimes you may not really act on something that you are feeling just based on the vibe that you're currently entertaining right now, that type of thing. But I find Pisces Moon people are super creative, like especially if you have a Cancer sun sign, Pisces Moon, you're very poetic. Like the way you tell stories may be very dramatic, and you may, okay, well let's speak about the lies, because Pisces Moon people can lie. Like, you guys can lie so well, and it's a thing of like, because you already give off the impression that you're not really sure what's going on in the world. So people, you in that way, you already put people in a perspective or in like a mind frame that like you're somebody that oh shame, you wouldn't do anything like that, or yeah, I don't think she's smart enough or he's smart enough to be capable of lying to me, because look at them, like they're so bubbly and like not in this world. So you see, in that way you can put people in the illusion that you wouldn't do specific things. And then this is where that double life comes into play, where it's like on one end, this is where you kind of become a Gemini in a way. On one end you're showing people this, but on the other hand you have a whole bunch of shit going on in your life that nobody else fucking knows about. Like nobody else fucking knows about at all. And it's so weird though, but also with this, I feel like sometimes it would be difficult to, like, if somebody wasn't into astrology and they just maybe were into sun signs, like, see, Pisces Moon, because they're so adaptable, they can be an air sign, they can be a fire sign, they can be an earth sign, but they just won't be consistent with whatever. It really all will depend on the day, that type of thing. So they can be very talkative, and sometimes, like, because they can talk really well and because they know how to connect with people, just like I said, like they know how to connect with people like Aquariuses can. They just know how to put people in illusions about things, because like all their stories, especially if you have a Pisces Moon and Mercury, it's like your stories are always like dramatic, kind of like a Leo sun sign, where you kind of add more things to make it more dramatic, but it won't be for the reason to make it dramatic. It'll be more so to just add some imagination to it. So like, because like I said, whatever it is that you are going to push out, it will always stem from creativity, and sometimes your creativity can be a lie. You can just lie to people, just fucking lie to people about shit, just lie to people about who you are, like, because I mean, having a Pisces Moon already and having that Venus there is already gonna like tap you into being nice, being a likable person, because you're gonna exude Venusian energy, and Jupiter's there, so it's gonna expand on that Venusian energy, and Neptune is there, so it's gonna like make it I guess like a lot more intense, or not intense, but like expansive, So people are gonna feel like, oh man, you're a nice person. You're just gonna have this magical, like I'll give this to you. Like, you guys have this magical thing about you, where like no matter how bad a situation is, you just, I don't know, you get optimistic about it. Like, kind of like Sagittarius being optimistic about something. Like, oh, okay, it'll happen. But because of this too, you can also put yourself in denial and act like nothing's happening and dissociate. Y'all be dissociating. It's like, and you see, this is what's annoying sometimes for people, is because like you cannot take things seriously sometimes, and it could baffle other people, because you really could like be drowning in debt, or I don't know, you could have done something horrible, like you could have literally fucked up someone's life, or I don't know, you could have said something, but like the way that you're responding to it is like, oh, well, I guess everything happens for a reason, you guys. But you know, he's wearing a yellow shirt, so that usually means that internally he's happy. So let's go. Let's go smoke weed. Yeah, let's go. You see, and it's like, what? Like, what? What? No! But you could also, you could ease other. See, here's one thing. That's the annoying part, but the nice part is that you can literally make somebody view, like, if you're around somebody who's always like, oh my god, life sucks, like a Pisces moon is really great to be around, because they could like just sprinkle some Tinkerbell fairy dust energy on you, you know, just uplift your spirit. Like, they're very good at just making, they're very good at like they're very good at like just saying goodbye to the harshness of Saturn and reality, and just welcoming like a world of their own that they make for themselves. So this is where they had that double life, is because they live in the world that they live in that doesn't make sense to anybody else but themselves, and then they have themselves that they present to everybody else, you know what I'm saying? And like, obviously these two different worlds will both be Neptunian, Jupiterian style, but the world that lives, like the world that they live internally that nobody else knows, is a lot more different than the one that they present to you. Because they will present that they're dreamy people, they're very like, you know, chill, kind of like la 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 la, huh? Like Cat, you know, Cat from Victorious, like that type of vibe. They may present that to you. And then like internally they have like an entire different self, you know. This is, like I said, this is very much like Gemini vibes. Only Gemini's girl, just go watch my Gemini video. But I will say Gemini and Pisces have a lot in common. They do. It's also like, also for Pisces, one thing that Pisces and Gemini have in common, besides the instability, besides the creativity, besides the fact that they both know how to connect with people and socialize, Pisces is like a lot more emotional, or like emotionally connected to the relationships that they have with people. Whereas Gemini, it's more so really about like what we can communicate. Like, do we have things to talk about? Because with the Pisces, you don't even have to talk to a Pisces. Just if you're connected with a Pisces emotionally, you guys could sit in a room quietly and like bond like that emotionally. But with a Gemini, it's more so about like, how are we mentally stimulating each other through words and ideas and like wit and conversation, you know, that type of thing. But they low-key doing the same shit though. Just if you're around a Gemini and they're quiet, they may be thinking too lot. If you're around a Pisces and they're quiet, they're like daydreaming, you know. But a Gemini person could also be daydreaming too. But anyway, it's not about Gemini moon, guys. Pisces moon people, just very much like, they're chill. They're just like, I'd say don't fuck with them. Because, okay, don't fuck with them so much. Because I feel like Pisces moon sometimes may not even catch on to people fucking with them. Just because, like, how they would respond to anything would, like, first to, like, feel some type of way about it. But in a creative imagination world. But if for like whatever reason they watched a horror movie, or like they just watched a movie where people were killing each other, and you made them feel a specific way, they're gonna react to you in like how they're gonna react to you is based on whatever it is that they're imagining at that time. This is also a reason why they may look really spacey. Because if they're daydreaming about romance, which usually they're daydreaming about fucking someone, dating someone, making out with someone, cooking for someone, I don't know, wearing something really cute, you know, usually daydreaming about that shit. So let's say I'm a Pisces moon and I'm daydreaming about Venusian kind of shit, and someone comes up to me with whatever kind of aggression. Obviously, like I say, it depends on aspects and sun and moon and everything. I mean, sun and rising. But let's just say someone acted to me in a horrible way. Like, how I'm going to react as a Pisces moon, I'm just going to be like, huh? Or I might just look at them like, like very space, and that's one thing about Pisces, like they're just very spacey people because they're like their head is in the clouds, right? And on one end it could be really fun to be around a Pisces moon just because like they're so childlike, kind of like Leos, but they're very childlike in their manner, and that could be really fun. But it's just like sometimes when they need to be serious and when they need to kind of face facts, it could be very like they may run away from that and dodge those kinds of things, you know, just because they don't want to deal with that. And also another thing, because they don't like routine and structure for them may not be a thing, because I say they go with the flow. For them it's really about the flow of life. You know, these are the type of people that are like, you guys, whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, happens. And that's a really good motto. It's just sometimes like we need a balance. So I'll say Pisces moon, y'all guys need to just balance, knowing when to like take care of your responsibilities, because you could also do that thing where you wait for it like last minute and then you do something last minute and then you get so overwhelmed and you're like, life is so hard, darling, oh no. You know, and you could have just done it like when you got it instead of like procrastinating, which is also another thing Pisces moon may be prone to, is procrastinating. And I almost said everybody procrastinates, but I just thought of Capricorn moons and I was like, I've never met a Capricorn moon that procrastinates on anything. Or Taurus moon be lazy. Even Virgo moons don't procrastinate unless they have like a Libra sun sign or a Taurus sun sign. No, actually I'm capping. Aries may not procrastinate. They'll probably want to act on it like quickly. Gemini will. Cancer, maybe not, depending on how they feel also. But if they, I know, see a Cancer, anyway, guys, it's a Pisces moon. You see, I'm also going with my own brain. Sorry, Pisces moon. But yeah, that's that. Pisces moon people, pros, very creative. Like, they're just artistic naturally. Like, if drawing, you could pick up a pen as a Pisces moon and just be able to draw anything. Obviously, if you like develop it, because I'm not saying like the first try you're gonna get it right, even though that may be the case. I don't know your life, but usually they have some kind of drawing abilities, painting, sewing, clothes. I have a friend who's a Sagittarius on Pisces moon. She's really into like corsets, you know, makeup. Yeah, and like Pisces moon have like the soft intensity about them, but it's not like Scorpio intense, unless they have Scorpio, then that would modify shit. But it's like a wow, I don't know. Okay, see, Pisces and Scorpio have this wow, I don't know what's going on inside of you, but Scorpio is more so on like a more scary, intimidating side. Pisces, because there's Venus, they see Venus falls in Scorpio, so there's no room for love. Well, not there's no room, but like the love matter fall, it's not there. The Venusian part of it isn't there. Because Venus is there, it modifies it a lot differently. Because we would still kind of look at Pisces like, wow, what is going on with you, you mystical, mysterious person? But the vibe that they will give off is very welcoming. That's the difference. Because Pisces will be a lot more welcoming. And a Scorpio, where Scorpio is like, get the fuck away from me. Oh, look in my eyes, I'll intimidate you. Pisces is like, hey, do you want a flower? Do you want a flower? There you go. Because of Venus. And because Venus is expanded because of Jupiter. And, you know, adding Neptune there. You know what I'm saying? You know the vibes. You know the fucking vibes. But yeah, that's, and okay, pros, very creative, very welcoming people, very understanding, very empathetic, sympathetic. And they will, like, they'll make you feel like you heard, like they will listen to you. They're very good listeners. Pisces moon people are very good listeners. And even though they may look stupid, they may look like they don't know what the fuck is going on, they actually do. Like, I was surprised myself. Not to be very condescending, like this is a general thing. Like I generally, okay, let me not, this is not about me. But I don't know, some people may generally think Pisces vibe, Pisces sun sign, moon sign, rising sign may be very stupid, just don't know what the fuck you're doing, you just don't know anything. But that's not true. Pisces people are actually very smart, and they may be very manipulative people, and you don't even know it because you start thinking, oh, look at you, you just you don't know anything, you just want to be hugged and cuddled, let me do anything for you. But yeah, it can be very manipulative, just late, not okay, they can be lazy. All they want to do is sleep and take bubble baths and like eat cake and noodles. They could just not be serious about life, and this could be very frustrating, especially if you're like a earth sign person, especially a Virgo like me. Also, one more thing, one more con. Pisces moon people can just tend to really, like, they may not have any like boundaries with people, so they just allow anything to happen to them and then like complain and lash out on other people about like how nobody understands them, but then they understand why nobody understands them, but they mad that nobody understands them. You know, they can just be confusing, and they also like I say, they may lash out at times where you don't expect it. I remember I dated a girl who was a Pisces sun, and like everything was good and dandy until we officially started dating, and I started seeing a whole other thing, and that goes with the secretive part that they don't show, you know. But I feel like that part is just because like they know how unstable they are, so they get frustrated, and they take out their frustration on people that they think won't leave, you know. Any more cons? Yeah, they may not take things so seriously. They may run away from responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Not be so faithful. But I just feel like in our day and age, like 2021, if you're a millennial like me, bruh, monogamy is not a thing for real. I just feel like maybe Pisces Moon may not be super honest about it, you know. But yeah, cons, they're liars, manipulators, they cheaters, they're fucking thieves. Also, they steal from. They will literally, a Pisces Moon will steal from you. Pisces will steal from you. Pisces, why do you steal shit from people? And then it's like, no, but like we're one. I've connected with you, so everything that's yours is mine now. No, absolutely not. But yeah, but cons, pros, super creative, super empathic, everything's sweet in the world. And that's my video on Pisces Moon. In my next video, I'm going to talk about Pisces Moon through the 12 astrological houses, and that will conclude my moon sign series. I'm so excited. Let me apply lip gloss as celebration. I don't know. I think I'm going to do a Venus series next. But I actually have an announcement before that. But yeah, guys, that's my video. I hope you liked it. If I was a bit I was just tuning into your vibes. You guys. You know, Neptune is in Pisces right now, so it's home. But yeah, my next video, I'm talking about Pisces Moon through the 12 houses, so check that out. Pisces Moon, I fuck with you. Bye.